The amount of money you make will not make you wealthy. But the value you create and how you set yourself up for the future is the only thing that will make you stand out from the crowd. In this video, I will give you 11 streams of income ideas that you can buy or start to generate passive incomes that you can own for life and pass on to your kids and grandkids. I'm Silver and welcome to Baco Invest. Number 1. Life Insurance. You might ask yourself, what's life insurance? Life insurance is a contract between an individual known and an insurance company in which the insurer guarantees to pay a specified amount of money to the family members in the case of the policyholder's death. In the event of a critical or terminal illness, life insurance payouts may begin before the policyholder's death, depending on the contract between both parties. Let's talk about the advantages of having life insurance. The life insurance company will leave a large sum of money to the family members in case of the policyholder's death. The best benefit is that the family will not need to sell everything you've worked so hard for to cover the burial cost, since life insurance can cover it all. How much does life insurance cost, and how much does it pay a family member? In the United States, life insurance can cost as little as $17 a month. The price can go higher depending on the age and health of an individual. The money the life insurance companies pay to the family member depends on the contract between the policyholder and the insurance company. Make sure you get the best deal if you ever buy life insurance. Number 2. Create an evergreen information product. When building generation wealth income, an information product is one of the best investments most people overlook. For those unfamiliar with the term, an information product can be a digital course, ebook, software app, or other digital content that can provide important information to people. In the beginning, this type of income stream requires money and time. However, once you've uploaded your information product on the internet, it can produce revenue as long as the information you're offering is helpful to people. Number 3. Gold and silver. Gold and silver are still among the best inflation hedging investments available to the general public. People tend to push back a little when gold is mentioned as an investment in this millennial era because they believe gold and silver are assets from the past. They won't make you a millionaire overnight like cryptocurrency and NFTs. However, gold and silver are still one of the best investments to have in your investment portfolio, especially if you are looking for something you can pass on to your children. Number 4. Invest in the Metaverse. Metaverse projects are the newest kid on the block. According to Polygon.com, in the broadest terms, the Metaverse is defined as a graphically rich virtual realm, with some degree of realism, where individuals can work, shop, and socialize. Investing in the Metaverse can be a fantastic way to build wealth that will last for generations since it is still in its early stages. Investing in the Metaverse is like investing in an internet-based business like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, etc. Now imagine if you had invested in Apple or Amazon in 2000. So don't miss out on this new opportunity, but do more research before investing in a high-risk investment like the Metaverse. But remember, the higher the risk, the higher the return. Number 5. NFT. Non-fungible token is a term that refers to a token that is not fungible. NFT is often developed using the same style of programming as cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, according to Forbes. During the 2020 COVID-19 quarantine, NFT investment became popular. People were looking for ways to make money since they were not working. The new class of assets like NFTs and cryptocurrency increased their prices during the COVID-19 pandemic. NFT is similar to art. The difference is that NFT is saved on the blockchain, which implies that no one can duplicate your NFT since it is held on the blockchain. Those who are familiar with the art world are aware of how quickly art values may fluctuate. So, if you acquire them to build generation wealth, your NFTs could be valuable in the future. Number 6. Invest in cryptocurrency. Decentralized blockchain-based cryptocurrency is digital money. Bitcoin is currently the top cryptocurrency, which is why it is referred to as the digital gold. Crypto projects vary in many ways. Some have case uses, while others are assets you may hold to gain money when it increases in value. Cryptocurrency is still in its infancy stages. So please do more research or talk to a qualified financial advisor before investing your money. At Baco Invest, we admire cryptocurrency projects such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Litecoin, Solana, Polygon, and Cro, the native token of Crypto.com. You can buy or invest in the cryptocurrency on exchanges or crypto wallets. Check out the links in the description to start investing in cryptocurrency and receive free stocks in Bitcoin. Number 7. Dividend Stocks. Dividend-paying stocks can provide long-term income. Dividend payout rate and period vary from one company to another. That makes it hard to know which dividend stock to buy. So please do more research so you don't have to get trapped in the dividend trap stocks. You might ask yourself, what's a dividend trap? Dividend traps are companies with high dividend yields that have poor finance. Most dividend trap companies lose value over time and tend to pay a high dividend yield, which can signal that they can't sustain their dividends payouts for a long time. The best way to avoid dividend trap companies is to invest in ETF stocks. ETFs, also known as exchange-traded fund, help avoid dividend trap companies. ETFs track industry firms. You can find an ETF in any industry. So far, S&P 500 is the best ETF, in our opinion. S&P 500 tracks the 500 best U.S. companies. Investing in S&P 500 is the same as investing in the U.S. economy. The S&P 500 increases 8% annually on the U.S. stock market. 8% may not sound like much, but those who understand compound interest know its impact. Number 8. Start a business. I am sure you have heard of the names like McDonald's, Walmart, Adidas, Benz, Bloomberg LP, Boeing, Bugatti, Ford, Hilton Hotels, Pfizer, etc. Those are real people who started small and became household names. There is nothing magical about starting a successful business. But it requires a lot of time and money in the early stages of a company. However, once the company gets bigger and hires employees, your work will be little to nothing since managers will be running everything you don't want to do yourself. The business will get you financial freedom and generational wealth creation faster than any other investment because you have full control of your company's vision. Number 9. Digital real estate. Running a real estate business can be very hard, especially if you run it yourself. However, people who don't have a lot of time or money, on the other hand, can invest in online real estate. If you invest in REIT companies, you will receive at least 9% in the dividend yield plus capital gain. Fundrise is the most popular online broker for buying houses and apartments. You don't have to do anything from buying to maintaining real estate when investing through companies like Fundrise. Fundrise will handle the rest after you open an account and decide how much you want to invest and where you want to invest them. You will receive a dividend yield of at least 9% on your investment plus the capital gain profits. Those looking to build generational wealth might consider investing in internet real estate. Every year, Fundrise provides a brief window of opportunity for individuals who want to sell. You might not be able to withdraw the funds once the timeframe has closed. If they let you withdraw the money, you might get fined since the withdrawing window is closed. You should also be aware that requesting money from a REIT or Fundrise that you have invested for less than 5 years may result in a penalty. We will do an in-depth video on online real estate, so don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified once the video is posted. 10. Commercial properties. Commercial real estate can be a lucrative addition to your generational wealth portfolio. Here is the examples of commercial businesses. A large apartment building. Office complexes. Medical centers. Malls. Retail stores. Multifamily housing. Warehouses. Garages. Farmland and more. Commercial real estate is very profitable since it generates 2 sources of income at once. The first source of income is rental property income, which comes passively once the business is up and running. If you don't know what passive income is the money you make from doing nothing other than the upfront work. In this case, if you own a commercial property, you will continue collecting a monthly check from the renter. It is crucial to understand the basics of passive income. The more passive you can acquire, the wealthier you can get. The capital gain is the property owner's second source of income. What's a capital gain? Capital gain is the profit from a sale or an investment. Let's give an example so it can make more sense. Let's say you bought a car for $5,000 and 2 years later sell it for $8,000. So, your profit is now $3,000 since you purchased it at $5,000. So that $3,000 is your capital gain. The most important aspect of having business assets that can generate a capital gain is the ability to borrow money and use them as security rather than selling the properties for cash. The sweetest thing about it is that IRS doesn't tax borrowed money. Number 11. Land. One thing that all humans agree on is that we have a limited amount of land. As we know, land covers only 25% of Earth while water cover. Now imagine buying scarce assets like a land. Investing in the land will only get more expensive since we don't have enough of it, and the population keeps growing. The land is a great commodity to buy and hold for generational wealth, especially because the land business never goes out of style. Another advantage of having land in your asset portfolio is that they are difficult to sell. This indicates that if your children are greedy, they will be unable to sell it faster, which protects the rest of the family from the greedy family member. So, if you are thinking about the future of your children and grandchildren, buying land will be a great idea. If you ever want to use the capital gains from it, you can take a loan against it and pay it off as you. So, what kind of investment from our list do you own right now? Let me know in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn a notification bell to get notified every time we upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.